Hello and welcome to Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy and this is the Let's Play on the Midwest Horizon map. So I'm gonna go and do some plowing, I think. Maybe, no, fertilizer spread them first. We'll spread some fertilizer and then we'll go plow. I think that will work. They're really small, the fields, so they should be pretty easy to spread fertilizer on fast. I'm gonna spread on these two fields which we fertilized, which we harvested. And they're not that big, so it won't take too long, I think. Okay, let's go. It's pretty wide, so it won't take too long, I think. I turned off the lime thing, so we're not gonna put on the lime on it. We're just gonna spread fertilizer, and we don't need any lime. I'm thinking we'll pretend this is sort of an area in the world where we don't need to lime the field. So anyway, that was sort of my idea. Not too big. We'll spread these pretty fast. I think. Oh, actually, they're not that small either, but and not too big, not too small. They're pretty okay. Just a good size field. Actually, I'm thinking we should have another. What do you call it? Another planter. I have a John Deere in mind, which is kind of easy and cool. Oh, easy. Oh, easy. But it's cool. But I haven't decided on that one. Maybe we'll see if we'll buy that one or if we'll have another planter. The one we have is kind of small, so it'll take a bit of time to plant. So that's basically the reason why I'm thinking about getting another cedar planter. Pardon? This is good, you can see where you spread this. In real life you wouldn't, but one of the good things about Farming Simulator makes it a little bit easier. No, it's not the easiest thing to know where to be, what to drive. Just going. I guess it's easier when you can see where you spread like this, but still doing this by hand. I don't know how you would do it. You would just sort of have a feeling, I guess, where to go spread. had a crappy day yesterday. Well, it wasn't too crappy of a day. It didn't begin crappy. My day at work, it was going pretty okay. Did a good job in the first meeting I had and that sort of stuff. But then I got this text message from a former client who was like, "It's interesting. There's this concept called in psychology called locus of control, which means where you put reasons to things happening. There's internal control or external control. So basically, I've talked about this on this channel before, but basically, if you have external locus of control, you tend to put reasons for things happening outside of yourself, and internal tend to put things inside yourself. You blame yourself, basically. And this client has an extreme external locus of control for stuff that happened. So basically, she has no anything that happened to her before wasn't really her fault, it was my fault, which is an interesting concept. Because it's not that simple, right? You can't really say that everything is... I mean, I'm not God. I can't really be put to blame on anything. Everything happens to in personal lives. I don't have that sort of... interesting if I could decide or have that sort of effect on people, but I don't, so... I think we'll start with this field here. I see. Oh, it's a bumpy ride. I think, let's see, the wheel should be the opposite way. Just turn it around. We'll do headlands later. So I don't want to miss that bit. So where to drive so not to miss it. So we're gonna go this way and gonna keep it. We're going to turn the tractor around, but we're not going to turn the plow around because we want the wheel to go facing the wheel on the plow facing the opposite side there. Well, that's the same side, but you'll see. I like this tractor. I like this. Let's play. Actually, I was sort of a little bit concerned that this tractor wouldn't be able to do this. Because it would be too... It needs... This has, let's see, 160. Does it have 160? Wait, try. We'll drive here, I think. Well, will be okay. We might even drive a little bit like this. Yeah. So. It's like you want to get all the furrows done, but you don't want to do too narrow because it will take so many turns driving back and forth this field. So you want, I'm thinking about if the middle of the bonnet, I'll put the edge of the furrow kind of slightly to the left of that on this pass. Seems to work. That's a bit hard. See there. So turn that around. I'll try to follow the furrows here first time, so we get sort of straight line. In real life this wouldn't happen because you would get a straight line just by driving. Not the kind of it's kind of interesting the ways the texturing works on Farming Simulator. You don't get straight lines in the same sort of way. Well, the texturing is not the way we've plowed this field, right? So texturing is sort of in set directions. I think it's like 8 set different directions depending on how you drive. I'll get up here, raise it to B, turn around. I'm trying to do it pretty decently out towards the edge here. I'm gonna drive forward here, and I'm gonna just go back and do it again, so we'll get sort of straight line, because it's easy. You can follow the furrows instead. Make it a little bit easier. So get that up, and we'll go back. Not that one, sorry. This one, and we'll go back and do it. Okay, so maybe one more and then we'll get a straight line here. So I don't know if you actually need to do this plowing. See, needs plowing. Oh, actually, it doesn't need plowing. Just needs. Okay, so we'll stop plowing this field, I guess. Then just cultivate it. But we need. Let's see. 25 needs plowing. Is there something planned? There's nothing there. 25, 28, 29, 33. What are the ones we gonna plow? Oh, we'll start with 29, I guess. I haven't been there, so I should check that before starting plowing, of course. Okay, so let's go to field. See, 29, I think. Was 29, right? Saving. 29, so that's this field here. So this definitely needs plowing. not that big. It's not that small either, but it's not gigantic either, so it'll be pretty easily plowed. So if I look sort of at the edge of see, at the fender, like the right side fender and the most upper right side of edge there, if I keep that along the grass line, it seemed to work pretty okay. Yeah, it works okay. Just about the grass line. Wish I had a bigger plow, of course, but we don't, so we'll have to do with this. Let's see, so it, yeah, see, changes. There. Okay, so that will be okay. Yeah, that covers it. So see where the line, so in between the middle of the bonnet and the left side edge of the bonnet there. I keep it there, the furrow, last furrow. It seems to work out pretty okay. Then we have a plow line. It's pretty okay. Hey, we're plowing away. So not the most fun task, but I guess it needs to be done. And we're still waiting for other stuff to get ready for harvest, so we might as well do this. We have time to do it, so we'll do it. Probably should have spread fertilizer on this field first. We'll do it before cultivating it. And then we'll wait until all the fields are harvested before we plant anything on it, on these fields. The tractor is getting dirty. I should have a pressure washer, I think. Let's take a screenshot. Turn this around. I'm not very good at plowing in straight furrows, as you can probably tell. So I'm doing my best though. It's not the things I usually do. When I usually do it, I have a GPS mod or audio guidance steerance mod installed, so I can follow, just hook it up to that one. But we're doing it a little bit old school here, so we don't have that installed. Which means we'll do everything like this, and we'll probably use ridge markers when we do planting season. So just to get things done, we'll need to be steering here. It's a bit annoying because I have a steering wheel. It's not the newest one, which was totally faulty when I got it from the factory, so that I'm gonna actually have to destroy that this weekend and send pictures of it being destroyed. It's a strange world we're living in, right? And I understand why it is that way, because it costs so much handling and repairing stuff, then it's cheaper just to produce a new one and give that away, or give that to me. I understand the concept, but it's all about cost control, or things cost you fix. But there's something really strange in the world, which basically is more. It's cheaper to just basically destroy a brand new product than fix it. I have a sort of an issue with this because I mean we don't live on a planet where we have limitations. We have stuff. We have natural resources that will run out if you don't conserve some of them. And how could I just destroy? It's so weird. I mean, the electronics I'd actually give in is divided up and recycled in some ways, but it still feels so wrong to destroy a brand new product, even though it's faulty. But I'm going to do that this weekend. I'm going to destroy it and take pictures of it being been destroyed and send that to Logitech, and I'm going to get a new steering wheel for the 4th time, by the way. So I'm hoping that will work better than these ones. I don't know what's wrong with these ones. Why they keep doing this. It's really annoying though. But as I said, there's something wrong in the world when it's cheaper to destroy a brand new product than just repair it. I think that should be changed. I think we should do something about that. I mean, reasonable to have it that way. Something went astray in mankind. I'll try to keep it here, see if I... we'll just continue. It's gonna be, my plowing is gonna be a little bit crooked, but it will sort itself out in the end, I guess, somehow. I don't know if you can hear the squeaking sound. I can hear it very clearly now. It goes from nothing in months, and then it starts a little bit, and then it just rapidly starts squeaking. I don't know why it does that. Maybe I just had some really bad luck with the steering wheel. Something about it sucks. So, would I recommend a Logitech G920 steering wheel? I guess in some ways, because it's good handling. It feels really good. Everything works okay. Except for the squeaking sound, so I'm guessing I would not recommend it. Sorry, Logitech. You have a great customer support, I would give you that, but the thing itself is that is not okay. It's not an okay product. You can't have 3 products with same issues. That means something is wrong, and either I'm doing something wrong, but I'm not doing anything, I'm just running it. That seems weird that it will start. I think there's actually the electric motors inside that's squeaking for some reason. Which is sort of odd. Hey, we're done like, I don't know, quarter of the field maybe? This is going to take a little bit of time. Let's see how much we'll do this before we get tired and do something else. Or until we get to harvest season for next fields. We need to go harvest that. Then we need a tractor to pull the trailer. It's not a wide, I think this is like 2 meter wide. Maybe 2.5. 2.5 meter wide plow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for a plow. Let's go and see where we are going. think actually in one way I like plowing because it feels a lot like your real farmer sense of driving this plow along these furrows. I mean, along the field. That's, to me, this is what I think a lot of. It's a time-consuming thing to do for a farmer, and that makes it kind of the way I think. Well, it's the feeling. The feeling for me is that this is what you would do as a farmer. You would plow your fields periodically, and that will be a bit of a task to do because it's quite slow and you can't plow gigantic. I mean, it will take a while to plow a field. Is what I'm trying to say. Oddly enough. Let's see. If I did this just without recording, I would actually probably turn on the radio in the cab or listen to something else on the side. Watch something on my other screen. So let's see, get this edge better now. I think I drove a pretty straight line, so it should be a little bit straighter. Just follow this. I don't know why. It's sometimes a little bit difficult to understand why you should plow things. So these were this was one of the fields we owned from the beginning. So maybe that's why you need to plow it. Nothing planted on it, and it needs to be plowed. So it's one of our first fields. This 28 and 25. So that's why those need to be plowed, I think. And then we're going to plow the one with sugar beets. We're not going to harvest that. And after that we need to do some fertilizer spreading, I think, on these fields. Okay. There, maybe? Not there? Oh, good. Okay, so driving along. I don't know if this is the updated textures. I think this is the updated textures. Not. I don't know. Maybe I should put that in the soil textures in the link. If this is, I'll put that. I'll copy that into the description if you want to see these textures, and if you notice that textures I'm having is not the same that you having in the game. So I don't think these are the vanilla textures. I think these are the updated ones, and they're kind of nice. I like these. Slightly more realistic texturing. I still think the hills of the furrows kind of look flat, but there's not much to do about that. They are flat. They are flat. Or flat. Go there. Let's see. don't know what, I'm thinking I'll probably stop recording there. So anyway, this has been a Let's Play on the Midwest Horizon map for Farming Simulator 19. I'm Andy. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you like this episode, please hit the like button, leave a comment, or share. And I will see you next time, when I'll probably be still plowing. Anyway, have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.